Alyssa Van Camp, and I am a first-year doctoral student in the high-incidence special education program. Well, I spent my first years out of college as a fourth grade teacher here in Metro Nashville Public Schools, and the children that I gravitated to most were kids who had more challenging behaviors. And the interventions I'm interested in are ones that really change teacher behaviors to make that school experience for that population of kids more positive, so that not only their behavior improves in school, but also their academic outcomes will improve in the long term. I think that something that really attracts me to Peabody is their commitment to evidence and searching for truth before they put something out into teachers' and kids' hands. And as students, we're really provided with the critical thinking skills, but also the research methodologies and statistical knowledge to be able to determine if what we're putting in teachers' hands is really going to lead to improved outcomes for kids. And I think that that skill set and that toolbox is hard to find at a lot of other places. And I worked at a school in Vanderbilt Township, which is the gang capital of South Africa. So there's a lot of violence and drug abuse there. And so there are a lot of kids who had challenging behavior and had experienced a lot of trauma growing up. And so I established a bibliotherapy program there, so using children's literature to help kids kind of work through some of the things that they were experiencing in their families or in their communities, and really fell in love with the culture. So in Uganda, I've spent time mostly working with rural preschools. So I helped do some teacher training around pedagogy with the teachers in those schools and helped them kind of redevelop some of their lesson plans to be more appropriate for preschool-age children. At Peabody, it's an incredible program with some really incredible faculty members that offer you knowledge and wisdom and experience that you really couldn't find somewhere else. And maintaining those relationships, which I think is unique to the Peabody experience when I compare it to friends from other universities, really drew me back in. They were people who I maintained relationships with throughout my early career and who guided me in the direction of what would really accentuate my strengths and my assets and make sure that I'm using those for the best outcomes for kids in our country.